Hey guys, this is D-Mace your Ranter, and I'm D-Mace your Ranter, and this is your Rant Nation. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So tonight, guys, I wanted to jump on here and talk about Tyler Perry's newest movie, which is called Finding Joy. Finding Joy. This movie stars Shannon Thornton, who plays the lead character Joy, Tosin Morfola, I don't know how to pronounce that name. He's a good actor though. Brittany S. Hall, Whitney Going, Aaron McConnell, Jeffrey Thomas. Anyway, Brittany S. Hall, she reminds me she looks like Marette Brown Clark. She really does. Anyway, this movie Finding Joy. I checked it out last night. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen, but it wasn't bad. And basically, you know me, I'm going to spoil it. So I'll give you a couple seconds to log off because I'm going to spoil it. I spoil everything. Spoiled. Okay. Now, this is about Joy. Joy is a designer. She is working for a big designer in New York, and she's under him. So now her designs, he's taking credit for. He's getting all the glory for her designs, and she's even lying, saying this is his stuff. Well, he's an arrogant, pompous dude, man. He's just really, really mean to her. And so he, is just really he's just really a mean guy. She has these three friends that are hanging out with her, three best friends that are like family to her. And so she also has another friend who is played by Aaron McConnell. Now this is the guy she thinks she likes, and she thinks she's in some kind of relationship with him. I don't know how he must have led her into that or something like that, made her think that she's in a relationship with him. Well, anyway, they're not in a relationship, and so she's head over heels, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's just a matter of time where he's going to ask me." And he keeps saying throughout the movie, she's like one of the boys. She's like one of the boys, and he kisses her on the head or whatever. She's like one of the boys. So then he comes and he invites her to his home in Colorado. He's like, I'm gonna go up and I got a big announcement I'm gonna do in Colorado. I want you to meet my family. I want you to be there. Boom, 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 boom. Can you come? It's the holidays. Boom, boom, boom. All of that. She's excited because she's thinking he's going to propose to her. Well, she goes to Colorado with him. Big snowstorm is coming. They're telling people you can't fly back out, X, Y, and Z. She gets to the house with him and his family. They're like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And da, 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 da. She's so excited and everything like that. Well, there's another young lady there. And so she's thinking, well, this is probably just his friend. No, that young lady is his fiance. And so he brings her to all this way to the house to ask her if she would be his best man in the wedding. And so she is devastated. Joy's devastated. She's shaking, she's devastated, she's angry, she's sad, she's mad, she feels like a fool. She's like, "Oh my gosh." And so she goes up into the bedroom, the guest room, and she jumps out the window. She goes out of the window, puts her clothes out the window. She's running, like she's just getting out of there. She doesn't want to face them anymore, which I thought was a bit of a stretch in a huge snowstorm in a place that you've never been before and you don't have a car. And so she's running and she's in the snowstorm. She gets down to the town, and then she gets to the airport. They're telling her snowstorm's coming. You cannot fly out. You can get a hotel. Boom, boom, boom. She goes has and rents this little car, this little tiny Fiat car that they're telling her you can't drive this in a snowstorm. Well, she's trying to drive it in a snowstorm anyway. Snowstorm's coming. She's driving this little Fiat. She goes out into the middle of this place that's frozen. It is actually a lake or a river or something like that. Crashes. She goes in the water. The guy pulls her out. The Tosin Mofuhuka, whoever his name is, he pulls her out, takes him to his cabin, and they're now having dialogue because he doesn't have any electric, he doesn't have any phones. He shut himself away from the world because he was in grief. His mother passed away and all these other kind of things. Well, those two end up falling in love. Well, she goes back to New York, and she ends up getting the actual business she actually wanted. She gets that. You guys got to see it. I'm not going to tell you the entire story, but I've told you most of it anyway. And so it causes a conflict when she goes back to New York and he's back here in Colorado because she leaves him. She leaves him flat, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" Anyway, it was entertaining. It was entertaining. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the best thing I saw, but it was indeed entertaining. Really good actors that are in it. So check it out. Check it out. It's called Finding Joy. This is by Tyler Perry. All right, guys, have a great night. Again, this is D Mace's Your Rant, and I'm D Mace, your ranter, and this is your Rant Nation. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.